We began with a disturbing new health report from the CDC. It's a taboo topic concerning the most common infectious diseases.
3 types of sexually transmitted diseases are now at an all-time high in the country. News 3's Danny Dykes joins us now in the studio with a warning from local experts.
Well, the number of cases of gonorrhea, chlamydia, and syphilis are up for the 5th straight year. They're traditionally the easiest to treat, making the statistics more alarming. But doctors at Memorial Health tell me it starts as a society teaching them young.
The longer you wait to treat something, the more likely you are to pass it to other people.
He's talking about the acronym you never want to share with your partner.
There's really no other way of acquiring this than having sex.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says STDs are on the rise in the U.S. More than 2 million people were diagnosed in 2018 with cases of chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis.
I think a lot of times it's something that people don't feel comfortable talking about, particularly young people feel uncomfortable talking about sex. You can only really control how you're protecting yourself, and it takes 2 people to choose to wear a condom.
Chad Martins is a physician at Memorial Health in Savannah. He says he's seeing an uptick in the number of young people carrying the diseases, specifically because they're practicing unsafe sex.
There's a number of states right now that still are not teaching about prevention of sexually transmitted infections, HIV, pregnancy, and are really pushing for abstinence only or abstinence until marriage.
Georgia currently ranks in the top 10 states with the highest rates of cases of chlamydia and syphilis. Martin says the stats not only show an immediate problem, but also could lead to long-term health effects.
Bacteria actually passes through the placenta and can get into the baby's system, causing what we call congenital syphilis. Typically, those kids are going to be horribly disfigured for their whole lives.
Infertility and cervical cancer are also possible consequences. The Peach State saw 31 reported cases of congenital syphilis last year. 94 babies died nationwide.
The most important thing is really recognizing really anybody who's sexually active is at risk, and that we should do a better job of screening for those people so we can treat them soon.
It's also important to keep in mind you may carry an STD and not show any symptoms. You can contact your local physician if you need to get tested. Danny Dykes, WSAV News 3.